Hello. I wanted to have a sort of a step-by-step way to avoid a problem that is definitely common to pretty much everyone who'll be watching this. Pretty much everyone under the college age suffers from this issue: procrastination. It can be very damaging, and I know this from personal experience. I'll say it definitely gets in the way of getting good grades, and it causes innumerable amounts of stress. I don't know if that's not the right word, but I think the point came across. I think really you can separate the 5 basic steps for preventing or helping yourself about not succumb to the temptation to procrastinate. The first step would be to set up a plan or a schedule. If you don't have a plan in mind ahead of time, it's almost impossible to follow through. And it's a little tedious, but the technology has been made far easier. For example, it doesn't matter what phone you have, there are apps, there are computer apps, you can easily set up calendars, get homework schedule. It really isn't difficult, and it can make it much, much easier. Or you could just do the traditional notepads that you separate into days. Hope that's visible. The whole point is, separate into days. You can put which things are due when, which ones are top of your priority list, which ones are not quite as important, and really help yourself track it. Second step would be to find someone to help keep you accountable. Parents are great for this, so are friends, but make sure you choose friends that aren't, either don't have really big issues of procrastinating as well, or friends who are flaky. They'll just, oh, whoops, forgot about that. Nothing against them, but if you need help keeping yourself accountable for this type of thing, you need someone who's focused and driven, ideally. Third would be safety nets. This one isn't necessary, but it comes in handy a lot. I like using, it's sort of like the Jewish idea in Jewish law or halakha of setting fences around your laws and customs. You see, let's get an example of this. Do not steal, and it is one of the commandments, but a fence around that would be, don't even think about stealing. Don't even let it cross your mind, and if you start thinking about it, try to think about something else. Or, we're not going into a place. Here's another idea. You're on a diet. You have to stay on that strict diet. You don't walk into an ice cream store. That's a fence you should set up. You're not going to go in a place that's just going to most likely either make you suffer or succumb to your temptations. Really, safety nets in this case would be to set it up and like setting clocks. You can set clocks back, so that way, say you need to get up at 8 o'clock. If you set it for 10 minutes earlier, 7:50, it gives yourself 10 minutes as a safety net. So if, say, you oversleep a little bit, well, you haven't lost that time. Another example would have to be, what's another way of putting this? Oh, say your assignment is due on Friday. Then, right in your schedule, you need to get done by Thursday. That way, if something happens, you have problems with it, you still have that last day to work on it. Fourth, rewards. For most people, myself included, it can be difficult to stay on task and really push through and keep your schedule if there's no visible rewards for it, or rewards you can really easily see. It doesn't even have to be something like buying something. More of, you've accomplished all your assignments on your list, so now you have free time. You watch a movie, you hang out with friends, because those things are very tempting to do beforehand, but if you wait until after you finish your work, you can enjoy them without worrying at all about your assignments or, oh no, what if I don't have time? Last, well, it's not so much a step as much as an idea. It's the pleasure versus pain idea. Not sure where the idea came from or who first worded it that way, but it's really what sums up procrastination in my eyes. It's more pleasurable to go ahead and hang out with those friends, or to go watch that movie, or to go look that thing up online, than it is to, say, sit down and write an essay. That's more painful, per se, not physically, but... And it really boils down to that. I'll do that later because I want to do the pleasurable thing now. I'll worry about the painful thing later. And it usually doesn't work. That's about it. I hope you enjoyed the speech. Thank you.